pot heroes. In 1971, after every high school football practice at exactly 4:20 p.m., Steve Capper and Dave Radix and a few friends smoked some weed. And then they used 420 as their code word, and they were roadies for the Grateful Dead, and history was made. Now, they admitted that they smoked way too much in high school. This is their picture just a few days before they graduated. And this next slide's not going anywhere. Well, we have some technical, there we go. Our next hero is Brownie Mary, who worked at IHOP and developed a recipe for magic brownies. Now I know why I like their happy face pancakes so much. But Mary found that her recipe alleviated pain and nausea, and when AIDS hit, she gave it free to the AIDS patients. And so she got arrested. Scientists, and in 1995, California became the first state to legalize medicinal marijuana. And meanwhile, Mary made a fortune producing all natural happy joints for pets. This is George Soros, Jewish billionaire and enemy of Republicans everywhere. In 1992, he made $1 billion by betting that the Bank of England would devalue the pound. Since then, he spent over $100 million promoting legalization of pot within the United States. He spent most of the rest of that in secret collaborations with Marjorie Taylor Greene, getting Jewish space lasers and blaming it on the Rothschilds. At least one guy knows what the hell's going on. We do have some villains in our story. This is Harry Anslinger. He's a narcotics commissioner, and in 1930, he reclassified many drugs, including pot, as narcotics. He's the guy behind the infamous Reefer Madness film. Yeah. And he was a virulent racist. And he said this, and I am not kidding, quote, "Reefer makes darkies think they're as good as white men." Apparently it also makes them look like white men, as this is a recent picture of Dave Chappelle. Oklahoma voters said no to recreational marijuana primarily because no outspent yes 20-1, and the Oklahoma lawmakers were very much against it. But don't think too much bad things about the Oklahoma lawmakers, because they are out on the trail of much more important issues, such as declaring woman means woman. This is our hero, Rick Johnson in Michigan, who sacrificed by taking $100,000 in bribes to provide medical marijuana licenses to businesses. The FBI caught him. He said he couldn't return the $100,000 because not only did he smoke some of his bribes, he spent the rest of it on Oreos and Twinkies. Mike Tyson created edibles in the shape of Evander Holyfield's ear that he bit off in 1997. They're available in California, Massachusetts, and Nevada, but not in Colorado, because in Colorado it's illegal to produce edibles in the shape of a human body part. So instead, Mike's next adventure is to create edibles in the shape of a spine. And the Colorado legislators shouldn't have a problem with this, because that's apparently a body part that they do not possess. This is Club Castaway in Whately, Massachusetts. and they are going to reopen as a topless dispensary, so you have other wonderful things to look at besides the product on the walls. Now, this may not look like much on the outside, but this is what the inside. This is what the inside looks like. And Chris White has promised me that this will be the location for the next makeup event. And last but not least is the Republicans in the Minnesota State Senate, who inadvertently approved edibles in that state. Jim Butler, one of the Republicans, said, and I quote, "This doesn't legalize marijuana. We didn't just do this, did we?" Yes, Jim. Jim, you did. And you tried to back out of it, but the Democrats were having none of it, and so it's still legal. Now, they also almost inadvertently authorized an invasion of nearby Wisconsin, but by then cooler heads had prevailed. So instead, they agreed to provide every household in Minnesota a free pack of all natural happy joints, a gift that keeps on giving. Thank you very much.